What is going on, guys? The boy, the MC Tam 1 Tanveer Sai, Tan Tiger 01, the Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter at Tan Tiger 01, and also hit that bell notification button if you want to be notified of new videos as soon as they get uploaded. Right. I'm just here to give my quick thoughts on the GFW Impact episode that aired October 5th, 2017, about 2 days ago. Right. Okay, so there's a small tribute graphic or what was shown in memory of Lance Russell, and what you call it, and paying tribute to the victims of the Vegas tragedy. Thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by the Vegas tragedy. Okay, so so now back to the show proper. We start with a recap where Eli Drake and Corny Impact tried to basically give the opinions about the title match they just had. Of course, Eli Drake outshined the Corny man by a mile on the mic again. It ended with the Corny man saying he wants another match one-on-one. I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. Go to Slam Town. Go to Slam. Go. Man, Batista took your wife. Was it your wife or your girlfriend? But whatever. Batista took your bitch to the big Slam Town and basically left you out. And left you out in the fucking slums of Bitchville, motherfucker. Okay, so next, Eli Drake comes out, with three-piece suit with cigar and shit, like it. Yeah, Chris Adonis had some weird going on with some flood pants or something. I don't know. Oh, whatever. So Eli's promo where he says that he drove straight down Victory Road, stopped by Slam Town, built a castle, and started baking Eli cakes. Yummy, yeah. 'Cause Johnny Impact looks like a 16-year-old skinny schoolgirl. That and the other stuff, where he started, hitting the gravy train on the suit jacket. Man, Eli Drake, man, in mainstream American wrestling, he's a fucking man, man. Like, overall, on a consistency level, Eli Drake is the fucking champion, man. The fucking world champion right now. NXT included, because Drew Galloway is not featured as much. NXT included. So Eli says he's going to Japan next week, which I like. So the promo was very good, and that is just a fact of life. Garza Jr. comes out with his own theme music, apparently. So he takes on Chris Adonis. Eli Drake joins the commentary team. And at one point, Johnny Impact was shown arriving backstage. So the Corny man interferes in the match and gets the DQ win. No, I called Chris Adonis to get the DQ win. The Corny man also pushes the referee, attacks Garza Jr. The match itself was, I guess it was decent, you can say, mostly due to, Garza Jr. So Cornette comes out with a promo afterwards. So he sets the match for the #1 contendership, which is the Corny man versus Hector Garza Jr. next week. And the winner of that match will face Eli Drake at Bound for Glory. I'm like, please, Impact, do not let Eli Drake drop the belt to Johnny Impact. Please do not let it. Okay, Johnny Impact and Garza Jr. ended up fighting it once more. So Johnny Impact, you know what? Actually, he didn't speak, so I didn't have that much of a problem with him this time around. But he was showing a bit of aggression, which I liked. So this segment, it gets a thumbs up from me. So the Lashley story was recapped with the involvement of Moose. So Moose was shown looking for Lashley or like driving somewhere, talking to some, and this is something important to remember. He was talking to somebody on the phone, said that basically indicated that he won't be needing any help, but if he needs help, he's gonna call upon whoever he is talking on the phone with. So he indicates going to the ATT gym to fight Lashley. I'm like, okay, so maybe next week we're gonna get a Moose showing up to the ATT facility. Double thumbs up. So next, the OVE win from last week was recapped, and then we get another LAX segment where they show some infighting. Conan like, look at this, look at this. It used to be filled with money, but now it's empty because you bitches lost the title. Man, some sick shit, man. Conan, dude, I know some people hate on you for some reason. I have not seen that that hateable part of Conan's history. So I can't hate on Conan, man. Nah, I can't. Man, he carries himself like a fucking. He carries himself like a fucking badass, man. Badass. I can't hate on this dude. And what I found interesting, Low Key was in the mix over there. Low Key was over there. Man, this shit was good. Where even Homicide was showing, getting pissed off as well. So next we get OVE versus both the jobbers, and OVE was trying to get the crowd behind him, but they were not resonating, at least at that time, with the crowd. The squash match wasn't even that good. Like, whatever, man. Get the fuck out of here. So this is one of the few segments this week that gets a thumbs down. So next we get the Sienna with KM segment with Gail Kim. Cuts the promo. Jealous cheerleader Taryn Terrell comes out. She has a pretty good sounding theme music, but apart from that, nah. Cuts an awful promo, and one of the characters from the Nintendo game Balloon Fight comes out, also known as Ali, and she says, Gail, you're a Hall of Famer. Taryn Terrell, you're longest reigning Knockouts champion. Sienna, you're Knockouts champion, but I'm Ali. Fuck out of here. But I don't know. Maybe that suits Ali's character. Like, I'm Ali. What the fuck, man? Get the dude. I don't know. Look, Ali right now comes up with the balloon and the pink shit and whatnot. Nothing about that says Knockouts champion material. I'm sorry, nothing about that says Knockouts championship material. Yeah, like, no matter who you are, I'm Ali. You're like, what the fuck? Like I said, in a way, I could say, you could say it fit her character very well. So in that way, kudos to Ali. She pulled it off very well. So and then Karen Terrible Jarrett comes out, setting out the multi-woman match for the Bound for Glory World Knockouts title. All right, so we'll see where that goes. But this is a terrible segment. But you know what? Don't forget, she's Ali, so it makes it all good. Fuck. And I don't know, man. Something about that promo felt kind of weird. felt kind of really out of place. It's one of those things that it's kind of stupid, but you just can't help but like feel like, of course, only Ali can in that roster right now can pull that off. It's slightly entertaining, but kind of pissing off at the same time as well. Like, oh come on, man, that is cheesy. Anyways, next, the Joseph Parks with Grado segment, where Joseph Park sets up a photo shoot. You know what? I'll have to say, they actually used a decent enough song, a decent sounding song for this this video montage. So I don't know. Maybe you caught this I don't know. What I heard is Joseph Parks underpaid Grado again or something like that. But I don't know. Maybe this I don't know. Maybe this leads to a Monsters ball match at Bound for Glory, because we don't have a Monsters ball match. Or maybe the Monsters ball match gets replaced with a street fight, or okay, like it's not a spoiler. That's what got announced. But I'll get to that later. So we get a weird type of match at Bound for Glory or something. I don't know. If it were me, I would, I would make it one of those deletion type matches where they where they film a lot of extra shit beforehand. And you know what? Given the Ottawa setting, yeah, have it in a different location. I wouldn't mind that. Have it in a different location. But the segment itself, I thought was interesting. So next we get the 6-man tag match between Trevor Lee, Andrew Everett, who at least Josh Matthews tried to cover, tried to fill in the storyline gap. That saying that Andrew Everett is brainwashed by Trevor Lee, because if you remember, like a few months ago, Andrew Everett and Trevor Lee were at each other's throats. They wanted to. It looked like they wanted to hurt each other, legit. They were that mad at each other. And this is when Shane Helms was around. So we get Trevor Lee, Andrew Everett, and Caleb Conley versus Sanjay Dutt, Petey Williams, and thank God this guy's not the world champion, or this guy's not in the world championship picture. I don't know what to call it, man. The tree hugger Matt Sidell, because he carries himself like an athletic tree hugger. The match itself was actually pretty good. So after that, we get the faces cutting a promo because the faces won. So Dutt asks his rematch for Bound for Glory. Petey Williams says no, that he's gonna revitalize his legacy, and Matt Sidell says no. He wants to, I don't know, become the world champion, because I know, they need a tree hugger to have some championship gold, or some shit. I don't know. Man, I don't know, man. I don't like Matt Sidell on the mic, man. I just don't. As an in-ring performer, he's actually pretty good, but on the mic, no. So I like the fact that they sold the hunger for the title. So, and this would lead to a later segment as well. So next we get a Global Forge episode 4, and they said you could watch, they showed a good preview, I guess, and you can watch the rest on ImpactWrestling.com. No, I did not watch it. Guys, let me give you some insight. On Thursday, the amount of assignments I had, it was from Thursday afternoon, and I finished with a class in the middle and like 1 or 2 breaks in the middle. I ended the entire assignments and whatever I gotta do for Thursday and Friday 5:30 in the morning of Friday, and then I went back to my DVR and recorded this. So yeah, I was too tired. I did not like. You know what? I don't have time to go to shop like no, impactwrestling.com. But if any one of you have seen it, please do let me know in the comment section below how the segment was. But the preview was decent enough, I guess. Next. Yeah, so we get this X Division wrestlers, the faces, arguing in front of Cornette. So let's see what this leads up to. I'm pretty sure it's going to lead up to something about Bound for Glory. This has Ultimate X written all over it. The only thing I would change is removing Caleb Conley and putting Desmond Xavier in the mix. Or if you're going to have a four-way match, you know, have Trevor Lee and the other three faces. Or if you're going to have a six-way match, have all of them six, but remove Caleb Conley and put Desmond Xavier. So LVN comes out one of those, those Walmart driving thingies. What do they call them? Rascals or something. Those little those little assisted carts, if you will. Like, you know, they use that for customers. You know, for people who can't walk. You know, due to one reason or another. Those automatic shopping carts. She was going, like, you know, flirting around with some of the fans. Yeah, kudos to LVN for doing this. Cause like you could only imagine what you might get some shady characters in the crowd as trying to get a piece of some right there. Dressed the way she was. But anyways, I like this, this touch. So let's see where this goes. Let's see where this goes. Maybe at Bound for Glory it'll lead up to something, or post Bound for Glory. Post Bound for Glory, it's gonna lead up to something. Okay, so I like this touch, and I think he kissed a dude and his son going like, yeah, dad, yeah. I'm like. So, LVN, getting it done. One way or the other, LVN getting it done. So next. So I was surprised. I'm like, we're getting this right now? Moose actually goes to the ATT training facility. So Moose actually I think it was pie-faced Dan Lambert, get the fuck out of my face. Bobby Lashley was shown sparring with somebody in the octagon. Moose gets in the octagon, starts fighting Lashley, and if I'm not mistaken, what's his name? King Mo actually interferes first and tries to attack Moose, and then everyone else attacks Moose, and all of them together throw Moose out of the octagon and out of the ATT training facility. Man, shout out to GFW, man. GFW is doing this shit absolutely right. Absolutely right. GFW is absolutely right in the way they're executing this shit. The person they have chosen, Moose and Lashley, or the people they have chosen, and the way they're actually portraying this MMA versus wrestling angle. Love it. Love it. This actually caused my overall show score to jump up a lot. So we get to a main event, Team AAA, which is Phantasma and Tahano versus Team GFW, EC3 and James Storm. The match itself was actually quite good. You actually had some a level of storytelling, especially with the AAA guys, in terms of how the Pagano coming out as actually costing Team GFW the upper hand or whatnot. The match itself was actually pretty good. So it definitely exceeded my expectations. So I like this match. So this is a nice long match with wrestling and storytelling. So to end, we get yet another LAX segment where Conan says, "You know what? You know what? I got it done. At Bound for Glory, we're gonna have like low key says 51-50 street fight for the tag titles, and that's where the show ends." So I'm like, you know what? Street fight involving LX and OVE. Let's go. So my overall show rating, man, what a show, man. Especially that Moose segment and the main event to an extent that exceeded my expectation, but especially the main event and also Eli Drake. Okay, 8.75 out of 10. Man, 8.75 out of 10. Really, really, really like this show. And once again, let me remind you guys, GFW in my conclusion, or in my theory, if you will, they're getting more and more reasons to take the belt off Eli Drake and to put it on Johnny Impact, or to or whoever wins the because I have a feeling Johnny Impact is going to main event Bound for Glory. If that happens, mark my words, Eli Drake will drop the belt to Johnny Impact. And the excuse that might come out is that, with Eli Drake, we were dropping in viewership. They said, we tried putting the belt on one of the supposed favorites of GFW, but the viewership dropped. And if the Johnny Impact experiment, if you will, with the world title boost the viewership, then trust me, they're going to give Johnny Impact and his corny promo cutting ass, promo cutting bitch ass, a long title run with the title. And they're going to say, when we put it on a GFW guy, people did not watch, but when we put it on somebody else, it worked. Like, people are watching. This is why I'm saying, we have to show that we support GFW. If you support GFW, we have to show that we support it. Tune in to Pop TV, when the show is on, and give them the viewership numbers. Show them that yes, we are behind this product that has Eli Drake, a guy with transcendent potential written all over him as the world champion. Alright, I'm looking forward to comments and suggestions. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. As always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter at TanTarget01, and do hit the bell notification button. This is the Instant Month on Veer Side, the Bengal Dragon signing out.